Hi, this is Karl Thomson from StorageCraft. Today I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on the latest release of the OneXafe firmware, OneXafe 3.2.3. One of the new features that was added in here of interest for this webinar is the ability to audit SMB log entries. So this relies on deploying a syslog server, and for today I'm just going to run through a very quick, easy one I've deployed called Greylog. Basically, if you go to greylog.org, and I've said here get Greylog open, and there's an option here to download an OVA. So obviously this is really easy if you've got a VMware environment. It's a pre-built appliance running syslog that we can easily send the OneXafe audit logs to. So you can obviously use any syslog server you like. This is the one I've gone and set up. It's basically an appliance, pre-configured. It picked up a network address, and basically what we're going to do is go in here to the web interface and configure an input. So an input is going to be receiving the data from the OneXafe, and if you click on the options that are available, you've got one here for syslog UDP. So this is the option I'm going to use today, and basically I've actually already configured here, but if I go in and go edit, what I've said is given a name. I've called it OneXafe, bind address, so 0000. We'll just listen on all adapters, so that's fine. Now the default syslog port 514, because it's below the port 1024, this particular appliance, it doesn't like it. So what I have found is that it's best to use 1514 for as an example, so above that restricted range, and put in a redirect here. So I've gone and run this command on my Greylog server, and that will convert port 514 and redirect it to 1514 for the logging. So I've gone and run this command here again, which is the UDP option, and in here I've put in that same port 1514, and the rest of this I think is just default. I did tick store the full message and click save. Now the next step is obviously to go and set up the OneXafe. So what we need to do is connect to the OneXafe console. So I'm just going in, here's the default admin config on my particular one, and then we've got a new menu option, SMB Audit. So in here, what I need to do is run the command, and I'm actually just going to copy and paste it because I've already got it here for what I need. Set default, and the action is this command here, which is the @ indicates UDP. If it's a TCP, you put in that @ twice. Then I've got the IP address of my Greylog server, port 514, and again we're doing the firewall route to for the Greylog to go from 514 to 1514 for the logging. So go and apply that change. I then exit out of the SMB audit menu, and this time I want to go into the share menu. Now, because the shares are designed to be managed via one system, what we need to do is run the command enable. And what that does is it enables local share management to this terminal session, and I need to, when I'm finished, make sure I disable that. Now what we can do here, I'm just going to go into full screen, is go list. This will show me all of my shares, and I'm going to pick on the default public share today. I can see here the full audit option is currently false. So I'm going to go ahead here and go update public with the full audit switch. So that will enable auditing for the public share. Again, if I go list, now we'll see there that for public, the full audit option is set to true. So that's all I need to do. Again, once you've finished making any changes, you need to disable the share management. So again, that it can be handed back to one system. And if I jump out of here and jump back into the SMB audit, we can actually run another command called get default. And this will actually list the full settings that have been applied here. So we can see here the success and then further along there'll be a failure, and this is what we're going to be auditing by default. Remove directory unlink, which is delete, rename, open, and so forth, and then right down to the end here where it's got the action, the UDP to the IP address on port 514. So that's now all configured. We're effectively done in the terminal here. And if I click on show received messages, this is going to take me straight to the logs that I've received. Now, because I have been running this pre-recording, there is a bunch of things or logs that are already in here. But if I go and browse to this public share, you know, I can go and grab a bunch of stuff as an example and delete them. And if I jump back here, just realize I wasn't running it, so it wasn't updating live, but if I go and run that now, it'll go and update. So we can see unlink, there's some files. So unlink is the Samba logging entry for, you know, a deletion of a file. Text document, and there's a couple of other files that I deleted. So all of that's just gone and updated into my syslog server. So look, I was just doing a very quick short demo today. That's really how to get up and running nice and quickly. Of course, you can use your own preferred syslog server option if you like, but it really is that easy to get up and running.